All right, welcome to part 5 of Turning Pipe Dreams into Reality. Uh, this is going over chapter 5, Eat That Frog, a book on 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and to get more done in less time. All right. So I did want to share with you guys, I did have an awesome breakthrough the other day. I'm nearing the completion of my first goal, my first primary goal. So my first goal that I've taken on is um, identified that the number one thing that I was struggling with is um, setting goals and completing them. Figuring out I was procrastinating, and so I have gotten to the end of this book, or am nearing the end of this book, um, and I transferred all my notes from this book into a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly guide that I wrote myself to help myself not procrastinate anymore and get done my goals. So for example, this would be my this is my daily to do list. So, for example, I go through and I ask myself these questions. So, for example, are you concentrating all energies on a limited set of targets? That's really important for me. Force yourself to stick to your deadlines and play a game and beat them. I turn it into a game to beat my deadlines. Um, but anywho, and I'll share that later on in these videos as well. So if you guys want to use it as well, you're more than welcome to. So this chapter is going to be, or this chapter is on practicing creative procrastination. It sounds kind of interesting to hear that, but it makes a lot of sense. So just to explain it in basic terms, there are your important goals, the things that really actually make the difference in your life, and then there's the things that you think are part of those goals, but really honestly don't make the largest impact or change in your life. And so what it basically says is, hey, figure out what your main goals are and how you can get to those, and all the other pieces and parts of it that you think of that hey, really don't actually accomplish that. So for example, if you're looking for a job, you need to have a resume. So a key component, you need to actually apply for jobs. You need to be available for the phone calls when they call you or respond via email. Those are the main things. Now, some sub things in there are, well, to update my LinkedIn profile. Well, you know what? That's not actually a key component to that process. It's not a necessary part. But a lot of times we will work on those things versus doing the main things that actually provide the change. And that's what it means by practicing creative procrastination. So for example, in that scenario, hey, yeah, get to your LinkedIn profile after you've done the main tasks that are going to get you the job that you want. So just some small takeaways. Make time for getting big tasks done every day. Plan your daily workload in advance. Single out the relatively few small jobs that absolutely must be done immediately in the morning. Then go directly into the big tasks and pursue them until completion. Here's a rule. You can get your time and your life under control only to the degree to which you discontinue lower value activities. Most people, so procrastinate on purpose. Most people engage in unconscious procrastination. They procrastinate without thinking about it. As a result, they procrastinate on the big, valuable, important tasks that can have significant long-term consequences in their lives and careers. You must avoid this common tendency at all costs. So for example, one thing that I've learned through reading this book is, in the morning, are you looking at your phone? Are you looking at Facebook? Are you responding to messages that you receive? That releases dopamine in your mind and causes you to be addicted to immediately responding on different things and distracts you from things. So by doing that, you're unconsciously procrastinating on what actually can change your life and make a good impact on it. Two other parts. Practice zero-based thinking in every part of your life. Ask yourself continually, if I were not doing this already, knowing what I know now, Would I start doing it again today? If it is something you would not start again today, knowing what you know now, it is a prime candidate for abandonment or creative procrastination. So for example, I've got a truck that has some bad brakes on it. Well, knowing what I know now, like, I don't need a truck at the moment. Would I do it again right now? Probably not. So I can procrastinate on that task a bit. Granted, I'll suffer certain consequences of, not being able to have that truck available, or, whatever. Another one, examine each of your personal and work activities and evaluate it based on your current situation. This is something you can do on a regular basis as well, because things change. So, what is important today may not be important tomorrow. Select at least one activity that you do on a regular basis and abandon it immediately, or at least deliberately put it off until your more important goals have been achieved. I found this to really help me out. I was doing it completely the wrong way. I was doing the small things that were unimportant first and not putting my attention on the larger, more important tasks in life. And I wasn't getting to them. So that's a huge problem. So for today, we're going to do some more positive self-talk. And today is on gratitude and just some others that are random. I'm grateful for my life's challenges, for helping me grow and become who I am. I'm grateful for the chance to become healthier through diet, exercise, and healthy routines. I'm grateful for a roof over my head and a warm home. I'm grateful for the love in my life, for letting me feel what it means to truly be alive. I'm grateful for life, for giving me the chance to experience all that I am experiencing and will be experiencing in time to come. I'm grateful for my friends, family, children, parents, pets, my 3 triplets that are coming. And remember, you should read these. You should, if you're listening to this, say these aloud to yourself. It's really powerful. And keep saying them until you believe them, until you feel that tingle run across your body. I feel great about myself and about my life. I love myself and treat myself with kindness. I deserve a happy life full of love. I feel secure and safe in the world. I give myself credit every time I do something that makes me happy. I recognize the many good qualities I have. I feel good about my life. I'm always at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. I accomplish everything I set my mind to. I program my mind to accept positive thoughts. I have something special to offer this world. I choose happiness no matter what the circumstances are. I choose to honor my beauty, my strength, and my uniqueness. I understand that every relationship starts with me, starts within me. I have a wonderful, loving relationship with myself. The more I focus my mind upon the good, the more good comes to my life. I love myself, respect myself, and accept myself exactly as I am. I am grateful for the good in my life. I deserve to be happy and loved. I choose to think thoughts that make me feel good. Everything that I need is inside me now. I gotta stop on that one. So recently, one of the things that I discovered was like, I've been waiting on this moment to occur, but like, I knew that something would come in a certain time period. And I didn't know what it was, and I knew it would be a surprise, and I knew it would change my life, and I knew it would help my life. And yesterday I realized that that something was the tools and the abilities mentally to make different choices with my life, so I can accomplish whatever it is that I want to accomplish again. Because I used to never struggle with this. Like, if I wanted something in life, I'd be darn sure I focused on it completely and I got it within a fourth of the amount of time I thought it would take me to get it. And that's how it always was. And somewhere along the way, I lost that confidence, lost that drive or the belief in myself. And I think that's something that we all need in life, is to believe in ourselves. Like, if you think you can't do something, you darn sure can't. One good thing that I don't see in everyone that should be there is, I truly, in my mind and in my heart, know that nothing is impossible. I don't care what it is. I don't care how crazy it is. Nothing is impossible. There's no problem you cannot solve. There is no situation you cannot overcome. There is nothing that can't be changed or made better. So think about that today. What do you feel is impossible? What do you feel you can't complete? And if there is something out there, realize that number one, you need to start off with training your mind to believe that anything is possible. So if you want to be the type of person that goes in a rocket ship to the Mars, by darn, be that person. Or shoot, forget Mars, because that's already been thought of in action. If you want to go to one of those exterior planets that, like as a new Earth, why not? Just the idea is that, stop thinking the world is just so simply confined, or that it's so limited, or that there's things that you can't do in life, because it is a lie. And don't believe it, because you can do anything, everything that you want. And that's all for today. Peace, love, and happiness.